Proceed to the route. Proceed to the route. Proceed to the route.
I think it's stuck.
Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and you'll be tripping.
Hello, trippers. This is Trippin Traci. Today's trip brings us to
The Savannah Airport.
the Savannah Airport to pick up Dan, my van builder, and I'm thrilled. I can't wait to meet him and discuss all the exciting plans for the van. I'm a little nervous though too, because I won't have my van for a long time. I won't get it back until the end of March probably. I'm a control freak, so letting go of my van and just giving it to somebody and not being able to watch and direct as the van build is happening makes me a little nervous. But I do trust Dan. He's a great guy. I'm so glad that Ryan Bell introduced me to him. I'm busted. I think he's gonna get me. So 2 days ago, I took the van to the car wash. Well, first, I had to take everything out of the van, which was quite a bit. Took everything out of the van, left it at home, went to the car wash, got the van cleaned inside and out, went back home and loaded everything back on that I'm going to use in the van after the build. While I'm on the way, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about my plans for the van. It's going to have a bunk bed on the driver's side. It's going to go all the way down. It's going to be a wall, and it'll go all the way down, and it'll be a Murphy bed.
What did I say before that? I don't know. Did I say Murphy bed? I think I said bunk bed. I don't know.
Anyway, it's going to be a Murphy bed, so it'll go up and down against the wall on this side, on the driver's side. Then on the right side will be the kitchen. There'll be a bar, there'll be a sink, there'll be a spot for the refrigerator, and then underneath the Murphy bed there will be storage. Directly behind the driver's seat, going to about where the passenger seat begins, there will be like a catwalk that will have the cat litter box inside of it, where they can go inside, use the cat litter box that'll be up against the door in the back here. So they'll have room to get the litter off before they go out, because the exit and the entrance will be this over here. So we'll have that, and we'll be able to put cat litter and store, food or whatever for the cats in that area too. And this seat, the passenger seat, is coming all the way out. There will be a blackout shade of some kind here. Ah! Ooh, things are cool. Things are sliding around back there. I didn't secure them enough. Oh. What I'm thrilled about is my camera setup. I asked people for feedback on my Facebook page. I got a lot of feedback, but one gentleman was so helpful. You know who you are. Thank you. I appreciate it. He gave me tons of information, and in that information was a camera setup that he used for not only a backup camera, but also security at night. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the specific cameras that he wanted me to get, which would have been probably better at night, but I got the same brand and they're still night vision, so hopefully they'll be okay. The other ones weren't available for 2 months. I couldn't wait. So I got the 4 cameras, one for each side and one for the front and back, and I got a screen up front for the backup camera. But not only will I use it as a backup camera, but I'm going to put a monitor in the back, a larger monitor that will go against the wall. It'll flip out, probably over the Murphy bed, or maybe behind it. I don't know. But anyway, when the Murphy bed is down, it'll be able to flip out the TV or screen, whatever it is. I'll be able to use it to look around at night if I hear things, if I get nervous, or I can see outside and figure out what's going on. And thanks to that guy, I'm so thankful, because I would not have thought about that. So now my system will be not only a backup camera, but it will be the security camera in the back and I will be able to stream Netflix movies and things like that. So we didn't talk about wearing masks or not wearing masks. So I have to wear a mask because of my family. Now my mom and dad got the vaccine and they didn't have any problems, but a few other members have not, and they still have to get their second shot. And I have some people in the household that have compromised immune systems, so I have to be careful. I'll be wearing a mask. I think when I call him or he calls me at the airport, when I go pick him up, I'll just tell him, hey, I'm gonna be wearing a mask. It's kind of a weird situation. Everybody has differing opinions on the mask thing. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't think it should be required everywhere. I went to my email to pull up the flight information and noticed that Dan sent me an email. And he did have something about the mask in there. He will be wearing a mask, so I don't even have to say anything. He will be wearing a mask the entire time, not only for my safety, but also for his grandmother. I think it's his grandmother. Somebody in his family, I think it's his grandmother, has had surgery or been sick, and he has to be extra careful. So it works out for both of us. That's perfect. I put my mask on. Messick. He is my van builder. I picked him up at the airport today and we've been discussing what we're going to do with the van. He's awesome. I love him. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and your YouTube channel?
Hey Tracy, thanks for just having me out here, and I'm really excited to get this started for you. So what I do, originally we were supposed to be teaching in China because we was on the road for 2 years, and my wife is actually from China, so we was going to go back and visit for a second homeland and teach English there. But with everything that happened last year, we took our 2 years of being on the road, traveling in our own Sprinter van, and we're putting that into a business. So yeah, we lived in our van for 2 years, and during that 2 years of traveling all throughout America, Canada, Mexico, and Guatemala, we would constantly meet people that had paid a builder or try to do something they just needed the extra assistance. So we saw that there was a great need for people just needing help to just help get them to the next level for their van life or nomadic life journey. So that's what we're started from, is taking our 2 years of experience, seeing no telling how many vans, been in so many different events, we get to see just a lot of different people's setups, and we're taking the best of what we've compiled and working with the client. And every client has their own special requests or needs. And so like even today when me and Tracy was here, we had a layout we had figured out. We stuck to the layout, but we found out some really cool hidden areas that we can work into some things. Just having the blackout shades, we figured out a good place where they'll be conveniently located so she can easily put them on. Because we talked to so many people on the road that even though they had them in such an awkward place, they never put them up. So Tracy came up with a really cool location to put hers. And so we're always looking to work with other people or come up with ideas together. And that's kind of where we're at. And we just finished up talking about all the different stuff she's going to do to hers. I'll let her be the one who tells you what all is happening to it. I don't want to ruin any surprises for her. He would be, you know, he's a very helpful guy. Have you got to meet him or just chat?
I haven't. I just met him on Facebook, and I sent him a message and asked him if he did builds. And then that's when he referred you. But he was very nice, took his time to respond, and
he's a super nice guy. He, best of my knowledge, he will be at the Georgia Festival.
Oh, okay, good. I was thinking electric in the back.
Okay. So just not saying it's going to be exactly 30, but basically kind of 30 is what you.
Yep.
So like he was going to basically, it's going to eat that entire wall and come up, you know, your mattress.
And this will just be walled off, right? Okay.
If I can kind of create you a little nook in there, like you probably more or less just your pillow could house in that wall.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that it'd really be much like storage, but if it's like your pillow's got to go somewhere. Do you have any thoughts of where you want paper towels to go?
Maybe underneath that storage?
Just kind of like hanging
Hanging
here.
down?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That would work.
Your camera gear lock, it could be like, I'm not going to say it necessarily play out this way, but it could be like when I take this off, it's an indent right there. It could be a good little place to put a tripod.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and this way it's dry, it's out of the way, you don't see it unless you.
Bye-bye. Good luck. I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I let my van go. Oh my gosh. But I trust him a lot. He's a great guy. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see what it looks like when I get it back at the Tiny Home Fest. That'll be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. That helps me out on YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I will bid you adieu and to stay trippy.